Okay, on this plan, I'm going to set up for my roof framing plan, what I'm going to see from the top down. I'm going to design mine on my gable. The hip will be very similar. So I'm going to start by adding in my fascia, my ridge boards, and my rafters. The fascia, all I have to do is take this exterior line and offset it in 1 inch. I'm going to do this all the way around. Each fascia is just a 1 by whatever board, whatever the size of the roof necessary to close off all of the rafters to dress this up to make it look nice. So there's going to be one all the way around. Now I need to trim. I'm not going to fillet these. I do need to trim one side. You choose which one. Choosing all of these horizontals here, I need to extend and trim, so I'll come back to that one. I'm just going to continue this pattern all the way around my house. So the 1 inch fascia board. These are separate, so just ignore that. Again, 2 separate plans. Don't worry about the ridge going through it. So the only thing I need to fix is right here with a fillet, joining these together, and then a fillet joining these together. There we go. I went out of order. Now I'm going to add in my ridge boards and my hip boards. I do want to point out that everything that I just did is in fact on my roof plan layer. I can tell by the color, so I am going to need to go back and switch this after. I'm going to do it all at once in just a moment. Your rafter is a 2 by something. So since I already have this one in place, what I can do is offset one to the left, one to the right, and then I'll close it off. One up, one down, one up. Okay, and now these hip boards. I'll figure out how they join together in a moment, but I'm going to delete all of those middle lines. Right, so all of this now should get switched over to my roof framing plan. One issue you might find, the exterior lines which were on the roof framing plan, or not the roof framing plan, the roof plan may be on the wrong layer. I'll address that later or on my own. Switch here to my roof framing plan gable. Okay, now I need to do my rafters. My rafters are going to run perpendicular to the ridge boards. I also need to figure this out here. So I am just going to join this one here. And this. I should join it where I extended. Trim this. So at these intersections of the hips, the ridge, I'm going to do something like this. All right, now what I need to do is set up for my rafters at the 16 on center, all the way across, but I am going to need one on each end. So here, I'm just going to draw in a line 2 inches over and down. It will not go through the ridge board. Why I didn't offset? was for this reason. I could have offset and just trimmed that line though. Again, it's not much of a difference. I'm going to need one on the other side too. This one is going to be a little bit different. It's going to go up to this hip board. So I need to trim this away, which would mean I probably have to trim away over here. I would do the same thing for the garage, one against the house, one on the end. But for now, I'm just focusing on this one segment. All right, now 16 on center from here. So I'm drawing a line to get to the middle, measuring over 16, drawing down. Offsetting, 1, left, right, deleting, highlighting, copying. I'm going to bring this one right in line there. All right, now I can take this and array it all the way across. At 16 on center. These do butt up against one another. So array. I need a rectangular. One row. Columns, I don't know. 16. I do know with columns, but I don't know how many. Take this now, little arrow here, and drag it over. And there's too close, that's fine. I'm just gonna leave it for now. There's the framing, but now these trim up to that. So click on it and type the word explode. Trim to a point. I can left click these two, right click, and now left click and drag over what I need gone. My red layer is still on, that's why I have to kind of step backwards there. So there are those rafters. Now I need rafters here. Same thing, 16 on center. I start with one here, over to, up. So I decided to just draw another line in place this time, down to. Now I'm going to select both of these, array, rectangular. I need one column, multiple rows at 16. And I'll take this and drag down. There's going to be some trimming that needs to happen. Enter. So now this is where trim to a point is extremely useful again. So explode first. Now TR, enter. I left click these two interior lines, right click, and drag to what I need gone. So that took away everything. The same thing. For my garage, I'm doing exactly what I just did. I need to put a 2x rafter right here. I need one on the opposite side. I went about it different this time. I'm just going to offset these 2 inches. Now I will select both of those lines on the top, both on the bottom, and array. And I need to bring these all the way up to the house line, which is that red one. So drop one here, and it looks like I just need to draw one more. And that would complete my roof framing for my gable roof. The hip, I will modify.